Hey everybody, Joe Pangaro here for the ACG family of companies. You know, the world is starting to get back together. We're opening up the office. People are coming back to work. We're going to see clients. We're going to go out and see customers. We're going to start getting back into the world. And one of the things we want to remember is we want to stay safe. We want to stay healthy. We want to keep ourselves, our coworkers, our family members, everybody safe and healthy. And we do that by the proper use of PPE, personal protective equipment. We've all heard that term used a lot. So today we're going to do a little demonstration of some of the things you might find around the office and how to use them properly. So the first thing that's important is they tell you washing your hands often is one of the best things you can do to keep yourself healthy from COVID-19 or any other kind of disease that's out there. Now, what does that mean? Well, you put soap and water on. It could be hot or cold water with a lot of soap, liquid soap, bar soap, it doesn't matter. Wash your hands up really good. They tell you sing happy birthday twice. That's the long time. That's what you need to do. Get it good and clean. Use your hands really well. If you're not going to use that, if you're going to use some of the other products that are out there, this is a hand sanitizer. You might see this bottle around the office, all right? It's a liquid hand sanitizer. This is the gel form. All right? We've all seen the gel forms that are out there. People carry them in their car. I carry them in my car. Or you might see the IP Video pen that sprays hand sanitizer. Whatever you're going to use, the key to it is understanding how to properly use hand sanitizer. All right, so you open it up. This one's liquid, this bottle. There's no squeeze top on the top. It just comes right out. You want to put it in your hand, get enough in there to use it. Then you want to wash your hands really well, up to the wrist and around. What's important to remember is get the back of your hand, the sides of your hands, and some of the most important places of all is between your fingers, right? Really a lot of germs in there. So you want to get in there really good, rub it in under your fingernails. You know, if you rub along the edges, it'll go under your fingernails, and that kills the germs. What's important about disinfecting, whether you're disinfecting your hands or maybe a work surface, your computer, your telephone, or table where, you know, we eat in the lunchroom. If you're going to disinfect that with a cleaner, we got to remember to wipe it on there, do the whole surface, and then let it dry. See, a lot of times we'll put it on there and then we wipe it off. You move the germs, you didn't kill them. The material, the disinfectant has to sit on there for 5 minutes to actually kill any germs. So wipe it on, let it sit, let it air dry, and then you should be good. All right, so now your hands are nice and clean now. You're sanitized, you're ready to go. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna put on some gloves, right? Gloves, the rubber gloves, you'll find they come in black, blue, white, clear, green, all kinds of different colors. The thing is to get a pair of gloves and put them on properly. So the way we put them on properly is you get them ready, right? Get your hand in there. Now, I got pretty big hands, but I can slide them in here pretty good. Get my fingers up there all the way up to my wrist. Right, you do the same thing with the other hand. Right, get your hands in there. Takes a little practice to find out exactly where the fingers are. But you get your hands in there, pull them over. Now your hands are already sanitized from the hand sanitizer. You get your gloves on, now you can actually work with them. Now your hands are clean. Remember though, anything that these gloves touch now have germs on them. So you need to be careful about touching your face. They tell us that the average person touches their face about 20 times an hour. So you really need to be conscious of the fact that you shouldn't be touching your face once you have gloves and stuff on, or even without the gloves, because you're getting germs on you, and that's how they're taken into your body. All right, so the next thing you're going to see, part of our equipment, this is an N95 mask. You'll find these around the office. There's all different varieties, but these are the ones you'll probably see. What I've done, you can see there, is I put my initials on it, right? A couple of reasons. Number one, it tells me what the outside is, but it also tells me this is my mask. So if I take it off, and I put it down, and I go to pick it up again, I don't get someone else's mask, because sometimes there could be masks laying around. You want your mask, okay? So the N95 mask, you open it up, right? This is pretty easy to see front and back because of its shape. At the top, there's a metal bar, right? The metal bar is at the top. That's for the bridge of your nose. So you open that up a little bit, put it on the bridge of your nose, over your ears, then adjust it. Once you get it adjusted, you push it down on your nose so that it bends around. What the key is you got to have a nice tight seal so that air can't get in. All right, once your mask is on and your gloves are on, you're good to go. You can do whatever you have to do. Now, I've seen a lot of people do this when it gets hot. They lift it up. and they breathe like this. You're defeating the purpose of the mask. Or you see people take it down off their nose just to get a breath. Once you've done that, you've touched your face with whatever germs are here right next to your nose, and you've defeated the purpose of the mask. So put it on, make sure there's a good seal, and keep it on. Now, when you take them off, right, take the thing from the earlobes, pull it out, close it, and the best place to store this, believe it or not, is in a paper bag. Paper bags are pretty clean. Open it up, you put it in there. All right, now any germs that are on the outside are going to be in the bag, but if you got to only use it once a day, have a couple of bags around. The other thing you might see is a surgical type of a mask. All right, you'll see these all over. A lot of people bought these for their home use. It has a back side, which is white, and a front side, which is blue. It also has the bar. Right? You can put your initials on here, and it's got the bar. So you give it a little bend, put it on, hook it up to your ears, tighten it up, and get the best possible seal you can. Now the other mask gives you a better seal. So you just want to make sure you're in here as tight as you can. And then you're covered. All right, taking it off, the same thing. Take it off, fold it, put it in your paper bag, and you're good to go. Taking off the gloves, very important. Remember, your hands are clean inside the gloves, no germs on them. When you take the gloves off, you're going to use your thumb to just get underneath the lip of the glove and then slide them off like this. Now, the dirty side is stuck inside the plastic. You deposit them in the garbage appropriately. You get the second one, get that one off, and you deposit it appropriately in the garbage. Your hands are still clean. Well, maybe they are. Maybe you got a little bit on your glove and you went underneath your hand. So you know what? Just get a little more hand sanitizer. Right? All around, up to that area where you might have touched. Back of your hands, in between the fingers and the nails. And your hands are clean. Right? The key to all of us staying healthy and getting through this together is making sure we pay attention to how to use the equipment and we use it regularly. So I want to thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Joe Pangaro for the ACG family of companies.
We're here today to do a fun experiment where we show how easy it is to spread germs. We're going to demonstrate this using a powder that glows underneath a black light. As you can see, the only item in our experiment that has been contaminated with powder is the water bottle. In this experiment, the powder represents our bacteria, our germs, and viruses. So we can demonstrate how easy it is to spread this, even if we're running into the grocery store with proper PPE and protective equipment and grabbing one item. Okay, I have placed my protective equipment on correctly, and now I'm going to run in and buy some water at the grocery store. So here's my water. Deet! I'm going to take my pen and pay for it. I got my receipt. Sign for that. Thank you. I'm going to open this up. Get a drink. I've been shopping. Okay. Spread this out. Okay. So now I've gone out to my car and I am ready to take off my mask and gloves. And I want to show you how important it is that we do this in the right order and the right way. So let's see how I did. I'm going to turn on my black light here. Oh my goodness. So starting off, we knew it was on the one surface. Look at my gloves, my mask. Right here on the outside of my gloves, the receipt. Oh my goodness, look at this pen. The poor person who uses this pen after me. Oh, and look at my hands. Oh my goodness, the worst part about this is when I remove my mask, I did not use the proper procedure, which means that that must be on my face too. COVID-19 spreads through getting in your nose and in your mouth. And now this is really close to my nose.